Hello again, it's Stefan here. Uh, Now we are going to start our last part of the tour of Boyana Church. Uh, the part of the church which was commissioned and built by Sebastocratul Căuian and his wife Desislava. How do we know that? We know it by an inscription. Here you can see it on the left part of your screens. In this inscription, we can see his name, his relationship to the Bulgarian king at the time, Constantin Sen, and his grandfather, the Serbian king Stefan. Actually, if we look closely here, you'll be able to see the image of this nobleman, Sebastocratul Căuian, holding a small model of the church, and next to him we have his wife, Desislava. Right across them we have the image of the royal couple, Constantin Asen and his wife Irina, or Irene, who was a Byzantine princess. Right above the entrance connecting this part of the church to the oldest one, we have the image of Virgin Mary holding young Jesus. On the two sides of Virgin Mary, we have the images of her parents, Saint Anne and Joachim. If we continue exploring, we'll be able to see a lot of scenes that are related to the life of Saint Nicholas. It is believed that those scenes you can see around are the first very extensive cycle of his life presented in a Bulgarian church. So, what's important about those scenes here? The scene that I'm pointing at, this is the second scene from right to the left, is Saint Nicholas pointing the fisherman where we can find fish. The next scene that you can spot is the scene to the left of this. You can see Saint Nicholas holding an axe and cutting down a tree, presumably showing the idea how the evil spirits connected to pre Christianity could be destroyed, hiding typically in trees or other objects. Uh, Other images, interesting images related to Saint Nicholas, are related to his early life, like the images above. We can see when he became deacon. That's the image here. When Saint Nicholas became bishop. But we have a few other scenes related to his life on the opposite side. And probably some of the most interesting images are on the first level that you can see here. First, the image here, far to the left, we have a man who brings a carpet. Actually, he's not a salesman. He's not going to sell this carpet as a profession. Actually, he was a poor man who wanted to celebrate the day of Saint Nicholas, but that was not possible because he didn't have any money. He went to the market to sell it, and Saint Nicholas miraculously showed up, paid him 6 gold pieces, and miraculously brought this kilim or rug back to the wife of the man who wanted to sell it. Very exquisite work where we can see some of the symbols of the clothing of the royal families at that time. Then the next image we have Saint Nicholas taming the storm in the open sea, and probably one of the interesting images is the next one, Saint Nicholas ordering this monument, this statue from antiquity, to be destroyed. all those symbols of pre-Christianity to be destroyed. In this case, it is believed to be a symbol of Venice. Interesting images here as well are made a little bit later in the 1300s, like the image in the niche here. What we have here, we have Jesus Christ in the very middle. Jesus Christ, young Jesus, arguing with the theologians in the temple when the parents of Jesus, presented to the left of him, lost him and then found him arguing with all those theologians in the temple. Then, here to the very left, we can see presumably the first image of the divine patron of Bulgaria. That's Saint Ivan Ryuski. Just across, we can see a related image. And this is an image showing presentation of Virgin Mary to the temple. That's her, the figure in black, with both of her parents, once again Anne and Joachim, presenting her to the temple. Interesting images here is the image of this saint slightly to the left from the arch, from the niche. That's Saint Ephrem from Syria. It's a very exquisite image, and actually, when you look at the eyes of the saint, they are looking directly back at you. He seems like a very stern man, but actually, he was a poet and a singer. And finishing with the scenes that are presented here, right in front of the exit. These are the images of two saints. We have Santa Barbara here and Santa Nedelya. And what is interesting is that both of those images are with their hands up in the air. The Oranta image, the blessing image. They're blessing all those who enter the church to pray. Thank you for being with me, and hopefully we'll see you again.